Winter foods, you're doing it all wrong. Winter's here, and your body's crying out for some decent fuel. We're diving headfirst into the best and worst foods to get you through the winter, and trust me, some of you are making a right dog's dinner of it. Root vegetables, your secret weapon. Listen up. These humble heroes are often overlooked, but they pack a punch. Root vegetables, they're the workhorses of the winter pantry. They can be stored for months, making them incredibly versatile. We're talking carrots, potatoes, parsnips, the lot. Each one brings its own unique flavor and texture to the table. Packed full of those slow-release carbs that will keep your energy levels from crashing harder than a souffle in a hurricane. Plus, they're loaded with essential vitamins and minerals. Roasting them is the simplest way to bring out their natural sweetness. The caramelization process adds a depth of flavor that's hard to beat. A drizzle of olive oil, a sprinkle of salt and pepper, and into a hot oven they go. It's that easy. Or you can try a hearty winter stew. Root vegetables add a rich, earthy flavor that makes the stew incredibly satisfying. Throw in some lentils, a good stock, and let it simmer for hours. The longer it cooks, the better it gets. The result, a bowl of pure comfort food that'll warm you from the inside out. Perfect for those cold winter nights. Citrus fruits, your zest for life. Now let's talk about citrus fruits. Oranges, grapefruits, lemons, these are your weapons against the winter blues. They're bursting with vitamin C, your body's best mate when it comes to fighting off those nasty colds and fluss. A glass of freshly squeezed orange juice in the morning is a bloody good start. A squeeze of lemon juice can liven up any dish, from roasted vegetables to grilled fish. Get creative. Zest the peel into your baking, make a tangy citrus marinade for chicken or fish, or muddle them into cocktails for a refreshing twist. Nuts and seeds, small but mighty. Don't underestimate these little powerhouses. Nuts and seeds are packed with healthy fats that'll keep your skin from drying out in the winter air. A handful of almonds or walnuts makes a perfect on-the-go snack. Toast them up with some spices for an extra kick. Or sprinkle them on your salads, soups and porridge for added crunch and flavor. Add seeds to smoothies, yogurt, or sprinkle them on your breakfast cereal. But a word of caution. A little goes a long way. Whole grains fueling the fire within. Listen, if you're still relying on those processed white carbs, you're in for a rough winter. We need slow-burning energy, the kind that comes from whole grains. Oats, quinoa, brown rice, these are your new best friends. Start your day with a warming bowl of oatmeal. Add some chopped nuts, berries, and a drizzle of honey for a breakfast of champions. Or try quinoa as a side dish instead of rice or potatoes. And don't forget about whole wheat bread. Whole grains are your allies in the fight against winter fatigue. Warm soups and stews? A culinary hug? Let's be honest, is there anything more comforting than a big bowl of steaming soup or stew on a cold winter's day? The warmth that radiates from the bowl seems to wrap around you like a cozy blanket, making you feel instantly at home. You can pack them full of vegetables, lentils, beans, and lean protein for a complete meal. Imagine the vibrant colors and the rich, hearty flavors melding together in one pot, creating a symphony of taste and nutrition. And don't forget about the spices: turmeric, ginger, garlic. These aren't just flavors, they're your secret weapons against inflammation and those pesky winter bugs. Each spoonful not only warms your soul, but also boosts your immune system. A good chicken soup is practically a miracle cure when you're feeling under the weather. The possibilities are endless. From classic chicken noodle to exotic Thai coconut chicken soup, there's a recipe for every palate. And the best part, you can make a big batch and freeze leftovers for those nights when you're too knackered to cook. Just heat and eat, and you'll have a nourishing meal ready in minutes, saving you time and effort. Dark leafy greens, the Hulk's secret stash. Right, listen up, we're not talking about those sad wilted lettuce leaves you find in the back of the fridge. Spinach, kale, collard greens, these are the powerhouses of the vegetable world. They're packed with iron, calcium, and enough vitamins A and C to make Popeye jealous. Sauté them with garlic and olive oil for a simple side dish. Add them to smoothies for an extra nutritional punch, or get creative with salads. Remember, dark leafy greens are your secret weapon against winter fatigue. These two are like the culinary equivalent of Batman and Robin. They pack a serious punch when it comes to flavor, but they're also fighting crime in your body. Ginger is a natural digestive aid, perfect for those heavy winter meals. It's also known to help with nausea and motion sickness. Garlic, on the other hand, is a natural antibiotic and immune booster. Add it to your cooking whenever possible. Remember, ginger and garlic aren't just spices, they're your partners in crime when it comes to staying healthy this winter. Now, when I say dairy, I'm not talking about those sugary, processed monstrosities that are often loaded with artificial flavors and preservatives. We're talking about the good stuff, the kind of dairy that comes from grass-fed cows and is minimally processed. Milk, yogurt, cheese, these are your friends when it comes to strong bones and overall health. Calcium is crucial for bone health, and it's especially important during the winter when we're not getting as much vitamin D from sunlight. This lack of sunlight can make it harder for our bodies to absorb calcium, making it even more essential to get it from our diet. A glass of milk, a pot of yogurt, a bit of cheese on your toast. These are all easy and delicious ways to up your calcium intake. Just make sure you're choosing high-quality organic dairy products whenever possible. Organic options are often richer in nutrients and free from harmful chemicals. Remember, strong bones are crucial for staying active and injury-free, especially during the winter months when slips and falls are more common. So, keep your bones strong and healthy with the right kind of dairy. Listen up, you lot. I know it's tempting to reach for that ice cream or that chilled drink when you're feeling cold, but trust me, it's the worst thing you can do. Cold foods and drinks actually lower your core body temperature, making it harder for your body to stay warm. And they can also weaken your immune system, making you more susceptible to colds and flus. Swap out those icy treats for warmer alternatives. Try a cup of herbal tea, a bowl of soup, or even a piece of fruit. Your body will thank you for it. Right, let's talk about sugar, the devil in disguise. It might give you a temporary energy boost, but it's followed by a crash that'll leave you feeling more drained than a flat souffle. Sugar suppresses your immune system, making you more vulnerable to those pesky winter bugs, and it also contributes to inflammation, which can worsen existing health problems. Choose natural sugars found in fruits and vegetables over refined sugar found in processed foods and sweets. Remember, sugar is a treat, not a staple. Enjoy it in moderation, you hear? Look, I love a good burger and fries as much as the next bloke. But let's be honest, those greasy fried foods are like lead in your stomach. They're heavy, difficult to digest, and they'll leave you feeling sluggish and lethargic. And that's the last thing you need when you're trying to fight off the winter blues. They're also loaded with empty calories, meaning they provide very little nutritional value. Choose grilled, baked, or roasted options whenever possible. Your body will thank you for it. Listen up, those brightly coloured packages in the supermarket aisles might look tempting, but they're loaded with hidden nasties that are doing your body no favours. We're talking about excessive sodium, artificial colours and flavours, and preservatives that would make a chemist blush. These ingredients can dehydrate you, make you feel bloated, and leave you feeling generally rubbish. Processed foods are often stripped of their natural vitamins and minerals, leaving you with a nutritional void. Stick to whole, unprocessed foods whenever possible. Your body will thank you for it. I know, a glass of red wine by the fire sounds incredibly inviting, and it's true alcohol can make you feel warm at first, but that warmth is deceptive. Alcohol actually lowers your core body temperature, making you more susceptible to the cold. And it's also a diuretic, meaning it dehydrates you, which is the last thing you need when you're already battling dry winter air. Enjoy alcohol in moderation, or better yet, choose a warming cup of herbal tea instead, that your body will thank you for it. Alright, you lot, now you know what you need to eat to stay healthy and energized this winter, but it's not enough to just know the information. You need to put it into practice. First things first, stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water, herbal teas and broths throughout the day. Dehydration can sneak up on you, especially during the winter months. Next, embrace seasonal eating. Take advantage of the abundance of fresh, locally grown produce available during the winter months. Root vegetables, citrus fruits, winter greens. These are your culinary allies. Don't be afraid to experiment with spices. And finally, remember that balance is key. So there you have it. your complete guide to winter eating Ramsay style. This winter, we're taking charge of our health, one delicious and nutritious meal at a time. Now get out there and conquer the kitchen. And remember, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the bloody kitchen.